Before we move forward, there's a major risk here to our long-term capacity targets. Silence. People stop typing. Heads turn. Everybody's looking at your colleague and paying attention to what he says next. And that comment shifted the whole meeting in a new direction. And you're deeply frustrated. Because just 5 minutes ago, you highlighted that same risk. But nobody reacted, and they just moved to the next slide, as if you were quietly invisible. For most people, it seems like others always have an unfair advantage. Their words carry weight. They are worthy of respect. But here's what they don't understand. Two professionals can have the same skills, the same role, the same experience, yet one is heard and the other is ignored. The difference usually isn't intelligence, and not competence alone. It's a combination of self-respect, communication, and cultural context. Let's start with the foundations, because the first rule of respect is this: respect yourself first. People will always reflect to you who you are. Humans read self-respect through tiny details: how you dress, how you smell, how you protect your time, whether you keep commitments, whether you show up on time, whether you come prepared to meetings, whether your environment, your desk, your car, signals order or chaos. These things matter way more than you think in the workplace, because they translate how seriously you take yourself. Body language matters too. Eye contact, posture, voice tone, articulation, speed, and volume. Commanding space. Because when you lack self-respect and confidence, you shrink in your seat. You speak softly and fast. Your posture is weak. You look down and say, "I think maybe we could try something like this?" While the respected engineer looks people in the eyes and says, "One option worth testing is this." Same idea, different signal. You want to study communication, influence, and body language, and practice speaking up slowly but louder, using space comfortably while making eye contact. Another habit that quietly destroys authority is over-explaining and using complicated words. Many professionals think using more words makes them sound smarter, but the opposite happens. The more you talk, the less weight your words carry. Authority usually sounds concise, short, clear, memorable. The more complicated the jargon you use, the easier it is to ignore what you say, because complexity kills clarity. Another important rule: stop interrupting your own thinking. Many people start talking while they're still building the idea, so the sentence becomes, I just wanted, sorry, I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say is, those filler sounds waste everyone's time, and they weaken your presence. Construct the idea clearly in your head, then speak. Pause if you need to think, and use silence as your secret weapon. Only speak to highlight something important. You can always address minor details later on in the background. Another powerful shift is speaking with evidence instead of feelings. Respected professionals refer to data, standards, or past results. Instead of saying, "I feel like this might not work," say, "Based on last quarter's data, this approach could create a scalability issue." Now there's another subtle habit that weakens authority: ending your sentences like a question. Unfortunately, this is becoming trendy for younger generations in some regions. Someone says something like, "We identified a potential root cause," "We could test this solution this week," or "We should probably test option B, right?" It sounds like they're not sure. And asking validation for their statements. If this is you, practice ending your sentences with a lower pitch. Example: I recommend testing option B first. You're still respectful of others, but you're not asking for validation. Now looking at the content. Stop using certain phrases that discount your authority. Expressions like, I might be wrong, but sorry if this sounds stupid. This is probably a bad idea. I'm just thinking out loud. Every time you say that, you lower the perceived value of what follows. Instead, say things like, one option worth considering is, based on the data, I'd suggest, the best course of action is, a possible risk here is, calm, direct, respectful of everyone's intelligence, including your own. And finally, for some of you who might be over-smiling or joking about everything all the time, although this may make you more approachable and fun to work with, it quietly undermines your authority. It's hard for others to take you seriously when you don't take yourself seriously. Now let's talk about something that affects many talented professionals: imposter syndrome. That quiet feeling that you somehow don't deserve to be in the room. When that belief sits in the background, it leaks into everything. Your voice, your hesitation, your tendency to over-justify yourself. If that resonates with you, the first step is rebuilding genuine self-respect. Start a journal. Go through your life and list everything you respect yourself for: times you showed courage, skills you built, challenges you overcame, character traits you admire in yourself, accomplishments and certificates you earned. Most people replay their mistakes constantly or focus on what they don't know yet. This journal reminds you that you are worthy of respect and admiration. Read it whenever negative self-talk appears, and interrupt that pattern. If that's not enough, deeper childhood experiences might be involved. Therapy can be incredibly valuable in that case. Again, people around you are reflecting who you are. Trying to force others to respect you while you disrespect yourself is like trying to fix the mirror instead of fixing yourself. Now let's tackle the other side of the equation. People from different cultures treat others differently based on their upbringing. In some countries with strong male-dominant traditions, young women may be ignored by older men. In other cultures, when you join a company, even in a leadership role, senior employees may treat you like a junior at first. They challenge you, offer unsolicited advice, because they believe seniority means mentorship responsibility. If you take everything personally, you'll build a hopeless victim story about your experience. And we all have a voice inside us that, if we let it, would feel sorry about our life all the time. And that only makes things worse. Instead, increase your cultural intelligence. Put yourself in others' shoes. Seek to understand where they're coming from. Now here's another side of the equation. Some people have an inferiority complex. They deal with it by putting others down, interrupting, dismissing ideas, making sarcastic comments. It's usually ego mixed with low emotional intelligence, and ego feeds on drama. The worst thing you can do is engage emotionally. Don't give them the energy they're trying to provoke. Stay calm. Stick to facts. Let your professionalism face their arrogance. And here's the strategy that moves you ahead. Treat gaining respect as a long-term challenge. You're building a stack of signals: competence, preparedness, clarity, valuable contributions, professionalism. Some people may ignore your signals at first. Humans are slow to update their perception of someone. But if you keep sending consistent authority signals, eventually the pattern becomes undeniable. Even the skeptics start thinking, maybe I underestimated this person. And gradually, you become that colleague from the beginning of this video. The one whose opinion people value. The one whose decisions people respect, regardless of age or seniority. And this only happens when you treat reactions as feedback. Focus on what you can control, what you can improve, instead of blame and shame. If you're ready to take on this challenge and take your career to the next level, subscribe to this channel and check the link beneath this video.